Hey guys, I would like to welcome you all to today's session where we are going to discuss about this topic called climate change. But before coming to this topic of climate change, we must be knowing about the fact that what is the basic difference between these two terminologies, a climate or a weather? Are these two terminologies absolutely the same thing? See, or different? So see, technically the parameters of finding a climate of a place or a weather of a place is absolutely the same, but the basic difference between the definition of these two terms are: what is weather? Weather is the you know overall ambient condition of any region for a short period of time. At the same time, if I talk about what do you mean by climate, then climate is measured for a longer period of time, say last 100 or last 50 years, right? So if I take the average of the weather conditions of last 50 years, this is called climate. Is it clear? So the basic difference between the weather or the climate of any region is that weather is measured in short term aspect. At the same time, if I talk about climate, then climate is we do the measurement of climate for a longer period of time, right? So now the question stands, what about this topic? Is this topic very important for your exam? Yes, this topic is extremely important for your exam, because if we see this, then often the questions are directly being asked from this very area, right, of climate change. Now let's talk about the fact that what do we mean by global warming, right? See, global warming is what? Global warming is a situation which basically results in climate change, right? So before proceeding to the climate change aspect, we need to first see global warming. So what is this global warming? When our globe gets heated, how does our globe get heated up? So see, what happens is that sun is the ultimate source of energy for earth, right? If there is no sun, there is no living being that can exist in earth, right? So technically what happens is that if the sunlight falls over the earth's surface, so those sunlights are being eventually captured by the atmospheric gases molecules, which eventually results in heating up of earth atmosphere. Now if those gases molecules which captures the radiations of the sun, if those gases molecules gets increased, then this is very obvious that earth will get heated up more, right? And that will lead to the situation of global warming. Means the average increase in the temperature of the atmosphere near the Earth's surface and the troposphere is the situation which results in global warming. And this global warming eventually results in changing the climatic pattern of Earth. All right. But the situation stands, what happens? How does these radiations gets captured? Who captures these radiations? I have said already, gases. But what are these gases called? These gases are called greenhouse gases. And these greenhouse gases captures these radiations, right? So these radiations capturing methodology is called greenhouse effect. Now, what is the basic definition of greenhouse? What is greenhouse? See, it is nothing but a glass chamber. What happens here? The sunlight goes inside the glass chamber, right? And it's what happens is that these radiations, when they are going inside the glass chamber gets heated up from inside, right? And since the glass chamber is absolutely packed from all the sides, the radiations is not able to come out, due to which the atmosphere, inside this glass chamber is very large. Like it increases to huge extent. Probably you have observed in the summer days, the car, when you open the, door of the car, you know, very warm gas comes out, right? What is that warm gas? How does the inner environment of car has warmed up? It has mainly warmed up due to the greenhouse. So I hope it is very clear that what do you mean by greenhouse effect. Is that clear? Now if I talk about greenhouse effect, Yes, as I said, that sun is the ultimate source of energy. So yes, what happens is that comes radiations directly from the sun, which after hitting the Earth's surface, again the radiation goes out in the form of long wave radiations. And when the radiations come from the sun inside the layer of the atmosphere, then these are what kind of radiations? These are short wave radiations. When it hits the Earth's surface, then it becomes long wave radiations. And you know what like our gases molecules capture which wave radiations? They are these long wave radiations, right? And then it results in heating up of the Earth's atmosphere. So I hope that overall it is very clear what is the mechanism of the global warming, right? Now in upcoming classes we will also bring about the fact that what are the different other greenhouse gases, what are the roles placed by each greenhouse gases, that is what is the global warming potential of different greenhouse gases. At the same time we will be also discussing about that to freeze the climate change. Is the Indian government doing something? If yes, then what are those initiatives? What are the initiatives that are being taken at the global level to fight this climate change? Right, everything will be bringing upon. And if you want those things for us to bring upon, please write it in the comment section below. We are happy to bring it for you. But I hope that for the time being, what is global warming? It is clear to you, right? Okay, so this was all about the discussion that we had. Thank you very much for this discussion.